Hi girls. So for any of you that stumbled across this, because it is a new channel, first of all, I'll apologise for my creased shirt. When we cleared the baby room and cleared that sort of cupboard where you put everything, don't know where I put the iron, and obviously I haven't used it since. When we got the baby room ready, I mean. Uh, so yeah, very very quickly, I'm a personal trainer, pre and postnatal, but obviously I'm also very heavily pregnant. 37 plus three, I think three, so 2.5 weeks to go. Um, and we're in the middle of a pandemic, going through the coronavirus worldwide. So what I wanted to do was just speak to you guys. I'm actually going to sit down, so I stop flapping. I just want to speak to you guys about how I feel. And like I said, it's a new channel, so maybe no one's watching. Maybe someone will watch this in, I don't know, in 6 months or something. If just explaining how I feel makes someone else feel less alone or feel normal, less isolated or okay, then that's great. Then it's worth just doing this and talking to the camera. So obviously, when this all kicked off, which happened about I think 3 weeks yesterday, when I'm recording this, yeah, about 3 weeks yesterday. Um, Obviously, the whole world is suffering. The whole world. So for me, I didn't feel like I could be in a position to be like, oh no, poor me. Not just because I'm pregnant, but because I'm pregnant, it's not, why is that any different to someone that's lost their job, or even worse still, people that are very poorly, need medication, the elderly, etc. So you've got all these things going on around the world, everyone affected differently. I'm self-employed, hence doing this. Um, Lost my job, like just like that. Some people are like, well, you're pregnant anyway. It's not quite the point when it's your own business. So that was quite hard to take as well, with all the emotions, just people telling you, um, oh, well, don't worry about it. Well, it's fine if you're sitting at home and getting paid and you've got a salary. I don't. My partner's has been cut and we're expecting a baby. So for me, I felt like no matter what I said, it wasn't okay to not be okay. Um, Yet when I spoke to pregnant women going through this, the complete opposite. So to be honest, whoever's watching this, I don't mind, if you're pregnant, not pregnant, one person. If you are pregnant, like I said, my motive for doing this is to make you feel okay. I'm just checking you can see me if I'm looking up quite an unflattering angle, but who cares? Um, yeah, it's to make someone else feel good and feel okay. Um, so yeah, luckily for me, I have got quite a few pregnant friends, given sort of my age and all of that. That a lot of friends have been, are expecting too, at this time. So we've been texting, and then I've noticed a lot of mums that have just had babies within the last 2 years have been like that, rallying around, sending messages. And again, it's not something, it's not a poor pity party at all. I can't bear all of that. If anything, I get quite claustrophobic. But just those little messages of someone saying, this is quite big for everyone, for all different reasons, for huge companies, for whatever. Debenhams going into administration, airlines falling apart. It's scary for everyone, but it's relative. And when you're pregnant, your hormones are already high. So point being, those women that have messaged me, and I'll be honest, some of them I hardly know, some I haven't spoken to for about 10 years, have messaged to say, just to let you know I'm thinking of you. And I know it's because they've just had a baby. And this last stretch throughout the whole pregnancy is hard. So if you're in a few months, it's also hard then. This last stretch is really emotional, really heightened. For me, I don't sleep, so I've been up and down. For someone messaging and asking how you are, or just saying, I'm thinking of you, as in I am aware this is quite difficult, has been really, really comforting. So I want to say, the reason I want to say this is so that if anyone else is watching that is pregnant, that it is okay for you not to feel okay, and it is okay for you to feel worried, and it's completely normal and totally rational for you to have slightly more anxiety than you already would. Let's say it's here, it's here. Um, and then, of course, the birthing partner thing came up recently, which I'm sure you all saw on Facebook and stuff. I know I posted it on mine. I went into panic. Uh, Speaking to my midwife, we're in Surrey at Frimley. Speaking to my midwife, we can have my Michael, my fiance, can be there, but literally at sort of second labour, as you're about to give birth, not pre, and as soon as you have the baby out. So that's great, like that's great news, but it's still, just a little bit like, oh, not the worst, definitely not the worst. Um, but that's my experience on that. So hopefully, you girls, if you are expecting soon, will be the same, that the guys can be there. Because for me, as much as I guess I'm relaxed in quite a lot of ways about this, that is a big thing for me. At the moment, we're only planning on having one for personal reasons, one that we're truly, truly blessed to have and so excited about. But if he couldn't be there to witness his child entering the world, that would really crush me. So that's been my main concern. And then my second concern is post birth. That's my next worry, because a baby's so fragile, is obviously there people can't visit, and that's okay, that's fine. To be honest, I'm quite happy to be in our bubble, hide, not put makeup on. Michael and I find our routine with our new baby. That's It's sad, but it's all okay. I'm fine with that. For me, it's more that the baby will be fragile, and the midwives have to do their job. They will be visiting people, different people. You never know where people have been or who's been poorly. Maybe they've got it, but the symptoms don't show, etc. So that's my biggest concern. But I'm trying not to worry about that, because that's not happening now. That's happening then. So then, two other things I'll just point. I've been told, which were really, really hard to take, that I don't know what I'm worrying about and that I'm overthinking, when this is huge. When people are worrying when they haven't got this going on, and you're like, hang on, you're anxious when you've got not this happening, not losing your job, not having a baby, not sleeping, not your partner also losing pay. It's a big deal. Just the pregnancy alone, they're my personal things, but just the pregnancy alone, you have every right to worry. And I hope you have people to talk to. And if you stumbled across this, it's a new page, but if you stumbled across this, message me, because I would love to help and reassure you too, because that's what's helped me, is the people that have messaged me to just say, it doesn't have to be big, thinking of you. So first of all, I was really upset that I was told I was overthinking. Then the second, I've had also, oh, you should be worried. You should be worried about it. I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't win. And I remember when I fell pregnant, people said, oh, people will tell you how to parent, and it's really, really annoying. It's like you just have to kind of block people out. So maybe that's my little snippet of that now. Um, Perhaps that's, yeah, that. But especially when it's coming from people that haven't had kids or something as well. It's been, it's been various things, but it's okay to be really worried, and it's also okay not to. It's your personal journey, and yeah, I feel like personally I can't win, and the only people I get comfort from at the moment is speaking to someone that is pregnant or that has recently had a baby, because they know those heightened emotions. Um, so yeah, I think I've touched on it. I'm just going to check my full notes because I'm waffling. Yeah, I think that's it. I guess I feel like my underlying tone there has been kind of negative, and I don't want it to be. I want it to be that anyone that stumbles across this doesn't feel alone, and it's okay not to be okay, but it's also okay if you feel cool, if you're like, well, what can I do? um, I think more so than ever, when someone is pregnant, you have to be sensitive to their feelings. So yeah, I really hope you've all got a good network of support. If you know any more on birthing or your experiences through all this, perhaps you have just had a baby as well. I've got two really close friends that have just had a baby, one of which has said to me it was the most amazing experience. I'm so happy for her. She's my eldest best school friend. I'm thrilled for her. Didn't say anything was wrong. Obviously, her labour, she was really fortunate. It was quick and all safe and everything. So, yeah, let's be positive. And if something happens, that is out of our control, it's out of our control. But at the same time, those worries are there, and it's understandable. So, yeah, message me your experiences, message me if you want to chat. And I hope you're feeling fantastic. I'm going to be doing more of these, hopefully on a positive note, when all this saga has ended for everyone, because I know it's bad for all. Everyone is affected in some way or another. Um, but yeah, I'll be posting more videos, and for me, they'll be post natal, because I will be hopefully had a baby in about 3 weeks, and then obviously when I'm clear, 4, 6, 8 weeks, whatever it is for me, I will be doing my getting back to shape workouts, which I hope will also help you, and they will be on more of a positive note. But anyway, thank you for tuning in if you did stumble across this, and I hope it helps someone. I'm going to stop waffling. Stay safe. Lots of love.